You guys, we got to talk about it. I saw this video recently, and it was Jasmine Hughley and Willie. He was covering it. So I want to play some video footages, and then I want to come back and I want to give you guys my commentary, because you guys know I always have something to say. And I just want to say thank you all for rocking with me here at the Honey Static Media. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here. Check this clip out.
What I do think puts this in a different light is you've established that you will apologize.
It's supposed to be a blanket, right? Everyone is supposed to have freedom of speech.
Yes.
But what's interesting is, I know Austin gave the analogy of bullets, saying if bullets were colorblind, that would be one thing. But a lot of times they're aimed at black people. And I think in this particular case, Kevin, he kept bragging on the Breakfast Club about how it was his production, right? That means he got to make decisions. There have been any number of roasts prior to this, whether it was the one about Donald Trump, whether it was the one with Joan Rivers, all of these people, including Tom Brady, said, these people are off limits. We don't like these jokes. Let's cut them. Just like Kevin did. There were a lot of jokes that were cut, including some regarding Tony Hinchcliffe himself and the military and vets. They listened to it, and all of them passed the sniff test. Well, not all of them, but George Floyd. And George Floyd represents so much to this country.
And Tom Brady did just that. And Tom Brady was defending Robert Kraft, and Robert Kraft was sex trafficking. He defended a sex trafficker. And you can't even defend a dude that got
ain't that the nigga
killed.
run cheese?
Yeah.
He got money.
But like low-key, I do think that this is a greater analogy for the problems that run in this world and in this country, right?
My thing, again, is I do not understand, and I'll say this ad nauseum, why some were protected and others weren't. And if you were going to protect anybody, it should have been the people who look like you.
That's my point.
But the fact that you didn't do that, doesn't mean that I don't understand the kind of artistic
I get it, but you're a man, you're a black man with a lot of power. And out of all of the people that you could have protected, you didn't protect the one who looked like you. That's where I have the problem. I understand comedians, hey, have it your way. Do whatever you want to. Tell your jokes. But guess what? It doesn't mean it doesn't come with consequences. Well, congratulations, Judas.
Well, and I don't think so anymore.
How many people watch that show?
A lot.
Fuck 'em.
15 million?
Fuck 'em.
13
Yeah, okay.
point, 13.5.
You don't.
Okay, let me tell you something.
A lot.
There ain't states, most states in this country don't have 10 million people. Most states in this country don't have that. This dude got a whole region to watch him. And a lot of it is because of when they saw this blend of people, they knew what would happen. Yeah. Netflix knew what would happen, and he knew what would happen.
When I tell you, I had to rewind that clip. I had to go back and make sure I heard Jasmine right. I had to, y'all. Y'all know how I get. Sometimes I mess up my words. Sometimes, honey, I'm all over the place. But when I tell you what Jasmine just did, she said Kevin Hart cut 18 jokes. 18 jokes, including jokes about his own personal experiences now, including jokes about Tony Hinchcliffe himself, including jokes about the military and vets. He cut all of that. But George Floyd, no, they wanted to sacrifice George Floyd, right? Because George Floyd is a symbol of us. You see, Jasmine, baby, you spoke for me. You said when I've been trying to say for so many years and I just couldn't say it. I couldn't articulate it, y'all. You said it, Jasmine. If you were going to protect anybody, it should have been the people who look like you and me. Hello. You said you're a black man with a lot of power. And out of all the people that you could have protected, you did not protect the ones who look like you, Kevin Hart? Come on now. And honey, Willie D, he said, congratulations, Judas. just dropped it. Just no warning, no setup. Congratulations, Judas. And DL tried to soften it, right? He tried to walk it back, tried to find the middle ground, and the comments saw that shit. They said, DL, you just ignored his co-host. DL just ignored his co-host. That's what they were saying in the comments. DL was tiptoeing his ass off. You hear me? Jasmine did that, okay? Yes, she did. And honey, they right. They are right. DL was softer in that room than he needed to be. I don't know why, but I understand it. I understand it because DL been in this game for a long time. He knows these people. He broke bread with a lot of these people. He built the road that Kevin Hart is driving on, y'all. He said it himself. When you started Kings of Comedy, you guys were doing everything yourself. People like Kevin Hart are literally on your shoulders. So when your child sits on your legacy and you don't always see it clear at first, you want to find the good in him. You want to believe they did not mean that shit. But Jasmine, honey, Jasmine ain't got that history. Jasmine ain't got that baggage. Jasmine can see it clear. And she said, Kevin Hart asks, what should he have done? What should he have done? He could have said something, y'all. He didn't say he's not racist. She said, why was Kevin even laughing at that damn joke? That's what I want to know too, Jasmine. And she said the thing that broke me, y'all. Tom Brady defended a trafficker. And you can't even defend a dude that got, thank God. Honey, when I tell you, the panel knew it. The whole panel knew. They said Netflix knew what happened. They said Kevin knew what happened. They said, this dude got a whole region to watch. Yeah. And a lot of it is people. Hold on. Man, when I tell you, a lot of it is because when they saw this blend of people, they knew what would happen. They knew it, y'all. They said Netflix wanted to plan to dehumanize us, y'all. Oh God, dehumanize all of us. And when DL tried to say, I think Netflix wanted a plan to get as many people to view it as possible, the panel said, if somebody got to dehumanize in the process, oh well, that's the sacrifice to dehumanize us. That's the truth, y'all. That's the whole truth, and ain't nothing but the truth. Kevin Hart didn't just make a mistake. He made a damn choice. He chose the views. He chose the ratings. He chose that check. He chose the platform of racists and laugh at our damn plane. And when black people said, we don't like it, he said, and I'm quoting the comments, fuck y'all, I'm rich. Yeah, that part. And the comments, the people, they knew it too. Kevin Hart suffers from that complex. I believe that short man complex. They call it Napoleon complex. And he's not going to speak up against these damn elites of Hollywood to keep that cash cow from writing them damn checks. He wants that money. Kevin Hart isn't that funny, people say. Kevin Hart is a puppet and a damn sellout. Kevin Hart sold his soul. He's Hollywood cult. And this part of the ritual, Kevin knows black folks can't punish him. So that's why he doesn't care what black folks think about him. Hello. But here's what I want to know. Here's what Jasmine knows. Here's what Willie D knows. Here's what DL finally figured out when he stepped out solo and said, if you strike a chord, don't ask why people sing. We can punish him, not with our dollars. We can punish him, not with our dollars, though we should. Not with our views, though we should. We punish him with our memory. We punish him with our testimony. We punish him by never letting this be just a joke. By never letting this be just a moment. By never letting him forget that George Floyd was a man, a father, a human being who begged for his mama while he died, and Kevin Hart laughed while a white man put him in hell for a punchline. So like this video. I need y'all to comment. I need to know that y'all are with me on this thing. I need y'all to subscribe. And honey, like I say always, bring your daddy. Because Jasmine started the fight. Actually, she didn't start the fight, honey. She finished the fight. They started with us first, okay? They brung us on Planet Rock. We didn't land here. Hell, Willie D named it. DL came back and finished it solo. And honey, Static Media, we just getting started, okay? All right.